Good evening. I'm Debbie from Testa's Pantry, and we're keeping it simple. A lot of our customers have asked if we carry any flavors or infusions, and we don't. We carry single grove grown, first cold pressed, extra virgin olive oil. When you add flavors or infusions at the point of origin, what happens is you're getting a degradation of the actual olive oil, and that's not something that we want. We want purity, and we want everything to be perfect. And that's exactly what our products are. They are absolutely perfect. They each have their own unique flavor, and that comes from the olives and the tree and the surrounding areas from which they're grown. For instance, we have this Koroneki from Crete. The Koroneki is very, very pungent and grassy, and that's because of the area in which it's grown. We have an Arbequina that's very fruity. This is from Lleida, Spain. It's very fruity, and it's this is portion of Spain that is in the southeastern portion of Spain. And then we also have an Blanca, which is from Andalusia, Spain. And then we have a Noce Lara from Sicily, and this is sweet and buttery. So they all have the unique characteristics. Now, what you can do is you can actually infuse your own. So if you have a hankering for a garlic infused extra virgin olive oil, then all you need to do is take and mash a clove of garlic, just like that, maybe a little bit easier than me. And you can take and pop this into a jar and put in some Koroneki or a Noce Lara or whatever your favorite happens to be. For garlic, we like the Noce Lara. It gives a nice smooth flavor that actually lets the garlic shine through. So we're going to take and we're going to put this into a jar. Now this is a clear jar. You have to make sure that you keep it in a dark place. So there is the garlic, and it's in a little jarred bottle. I love saving these little bottles because they make for an easy transition into something like this. So there, you fill up the jar with the Noce Lara and the clove of garlic, and within about 24 hours, you can get a lighter taste if you don't want to wait that long, but in about 24 hours, you have a nice garlic infused extra virgin olive oil. Now you can also do the same thing. If you want something hot and spicy, you want a death pepper, or we call this Dad's death pepper. If you want a pepper infused extra virgin olive oil, then you can pop one or two right into your jar, depending upon the spiciness that you want. Now with this one, I am going to use our Koroneki because it's already quite spicy. So we're going to add some Koroneki to this and let this sit. This is going to be very spicy, and it's going to be great. So I'll keep these in a cool, dark spot, and they will stay as long as I keep them cool and use them. And they're in a dark area. They're not, isn't that pretty? You could bottle that and give that to a friend. So if we're going to keep that in a cool, dark spot in the pantry, away from heat, and these will stay good for about a month or so. All right, now we can take lemon. I'm going to put lemon in a dish so you can see this. We just take the zest of the lemon, and we're going to put this in a little dish. Now keep in mind, you can do this with your balsamics as well as your extra virgin olive oils. So there we have some lemon zested into a little bowl, and I'm going to take and put some Arbequina in that. The Arbequina is very fruity, and so the lemon will impart very quickly. I've used the Arbequina for baking, and I use it frequently with lemon-based cakes and desserts. So there we have the lemon, and that can stay in there. You can add as much or as little as you want. Now, a lot of folks, what they like to do is take and make a dipping sauce by adding vinegar. So we're going to take a little bit of our Oki Blanca, which is great for bread dipping. We're putting that in a dish right here. And I'm going to add a little bit of our Bronzo. The Bronzo is a Condimento Bianco IGP. IGP means that it is the intended geographic. It's protected by the geographical area in which it was grown, which is in Modena. So we're going to put a little tiny bit of that, drizzle it in, and you can leave it as is, or you can add some fresh ground pepper. You can do that. You can also take and put in a little basil leaf. Basil makes a wonderful accompaniment to anything. You can infuse, oh, I can smell it already. You can infuse a little bit of fresh oregano and a little basil leaf into some balsamic. Now you can take the white balsamic, which we absolutely love, and we can put that and infuse the balsamic with the herbs, with a little bit of fresh oregano and with some basil. There you go. There you have it. Simple infusions that you can do on your own at home. You can give them away. You can share them with your friends. Thank you so much. Have a good evening.